Hey, and welcome to Calmstorm Gaming. Today on Xbox Game Pass Plays, we're jumping into Tiny Bookshop on Xbox Game Pass PC. This is a cozy narrative management game. I'm going to be playing the game for around 30 minutes and give you guys a chance to see what it's like to play. So let's jump in and see what it's all about. Okay, so yeah, and we'll just jump straight in. Today is the day. Packed up my things, leaving everything else behind. For a quiet life by the sea, yeah, I'll join you there. Waterfront Square, Monday. Cool. Alright. That's interesting. So yeah, it looks like we're just going to be like taking our little bookshop and going to live by the sea, which is quite nice. So we'll just set the shop up, I suppose. Books. Oh, look at this. That's cool. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. So this is Tilda. I've heard so much about you. Oh, have you now? Oh, how? Oh, don't worry. I have my sources. Anyway. Welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. I'm Tilda. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Oh, okay. Let's see, you should know that us bookstodians have very particular taste in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile. I have crime. And classic. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. No? Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by hovering over the genres on the right. Okay, so I get a sales chance for 2%, I get plus 3% from Tilda. So the sale chance shows the odds that someone might find a book they like, because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop. It will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. Okay. Interesting. Oh, she's taking that book. Okay. And she's leaving. I'm assuming she gave me £3 for that book. Now I see that I've lost a book. Oh, everybody's coming in now. Okay, he didn't like travel. I had a 43% chance of travel. Oh, someone took fact. 40%. Okay, didn't like that one. They're not liking the travel books. Fern, while in shop, plus 5% to fact sale. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilda. Did she know everything about you already? Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job here. I'm talking about the book Stimbury Review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name's Fern Estrada. Nice to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while, so you'd have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about, you know. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions, and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Bookstonbury? I needed an escape. Oh wow, kind of feel the same way. I hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Uh, Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview, I really appreciate it. And I promise you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around. Okay. So he likes fact stuff. Okay, so we get a plus 5%, 45% sale chance of him. And he didn't want it, really? Okay, so he's taken travel book. Oh, and that seems to be the end of the day. So looks like we're closing up for the day. And we're off. Apparently somewhere. Okay, cool. Buxtonbury Review, filled with articles, events and items for sale. Thanks, fan. The Buxtonbury Review reports on the goings on around town. Okay. Tiny Bookshop rolls into Buxtonbury. Buxtonbury newcomer turns a new page. Have you ever dreamt of escaping your old life and starting a humble business abroad? That's precisely what this Tiny Bookshop roller is down choosing. Our very own Buxtonbury is their latest destination. When asked about their first impression, the first person finds Buxtonbury to be very friendly. Finds out more about the new and exciting shop by visiting the waterfront tomorrow. Looks like the weather's going to be nice. Okay, you can check tomorrow's weather. Keep an eye on upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket and all the books you own, both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire books to replenish your stock. Let's give it a try. Just click to buy. I mean, this one's free. These should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any book selling venture. Okay, we've got loads of books there. Classify section will sometimes have other bits and bobs, so let's pick up this lonely cactus. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. While equipped, you get a +2 to drama, +2 to danger. A plant standing small, dangerous, paintable. Okay. Close the newspaper to off in the item bar. Nice. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. This is your item bar. From here you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop among other things. Click here to customize your bookshop. So this is your inventory. You can left click and drag an item to place it in your bookshop. Nice, you got a boost. To drama. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, some of the times this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Hovering over an item to see what it does. Okay. And to remove an item, simply right click on it. You can decorate inside or outside your shop, just click here. Oh wow, look, you can decorate inside. Distributed by different categories. Wow. Try searching the paint category and painting your bookshop. Oh, I can paint it. Now click on the, now left click the bucket onto what you want to paint. Look for a white dot, use the icons above the bookshop. Okay, cool. Once you finish your interior decorator, click this button to save and return. Books sign. A sign that says books while equipped 5% to customer account. Folding table. We're not sure some of your beloved items here. While equipped +1 to daily expenses. Guest book. Our people listen to Super Share while equipped +2 to customer account. If you sold more than 10 books yesterday, +5% to customer account. Wow. I feel like the blue's quite nice. Not too sure if I like the whole thing being blue, but colours seem very bright on this game. Maybe blue and brown? Yeah, I quite like that, that's quite nice. I feel like I wanted to put the cactus back in the window. How do we go back to outside? There we go. This gives me up 5% to customer count. Doesn't increase my daily expenses, which is good. They're still at +4, which is good. Okay, I think we'll leave it there for now, for that. Welcome to Bookstore. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for that location. You'll unlock more locations to go. For now, let's just pick the waterfront. These are the books in your storage. Select a genre by clicking on it to start stocking on your shelves. Left click to place, select a genre in your shelf. Click and drag to place multiple books. This book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of finding a book that will like within that genre. Check the sale chance by hovering over the books on the right. You can remove books from your shelf with a right click. Okay. What have we got really low of? Drama gets an increase. Maybe we increase drama. Says I'm getting a +2% from the cactus, so maybe we increase drama for the day. To 32%. Yeah. Which I was really, let's go set up shop or keep adjusting our selection. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what else I need. I have a lot of travel, don't I? I wanted to even it out, but I don't know, but I really like fantasy. This is about right. Oh, you got to click the wrong button. Then you go back to waterfront school. Hey, look at me with my nice little paint job. Did you notice that you can look around location, click and drag to move your view? Oh, nice. You can interact with things by clicking on them. I've just nicked that boy. That's one to travel. Well, okay. Sorry. Nice. The coastal wildlife of Buxton Bay. Most of the boys take an illustration of marine animals native to local bay. You recognise a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing the stranded one at the far beach before. The delicate tentacle user used to catch prey to plankton but are harmless to humans. You'll see an image of herring gull in flight. It has the characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they're trying to adjust increasing urbanisation of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, research published them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there's a group of small grey acorn barnacle pitchers shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small amphipods? An acorn barnacle legs poke out from the top of the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you've gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. Okay. Alright, let's open up. Hi. Really? You didn't want to take the fantasy? I was up to 35% with fantasy. Oh, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town centre. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberté as soon as you can. I've already opened lots of new area. Challenge unlocked. Milk Tilda at the cafe. Tilda's actually to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while you're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Introduced to Walt the sailor. He's usually sitting by the stairs on the waterfront. You might want to write this down. Of having an organised diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? I have a journal. There you go. I hope they make good use of it. You've got the journal. Open it any time to check on your progress. Just click on the journal on the bar. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of. Useful for adjusting your selection. That's quite. Here you can track which genres. Okay. This is the total number of books you've sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds a little postage stamp to mark your moments in Bookstore. You collect these stamps if you're making contributions around town. You'll also see your progress towards stamps as well as hints and extra info. Hover over. Interest all the cities using by the stairs of the waterfront. Click on the arrows in the corner to flip to another page. Click one of the book's marks to quickly navigate between different chapters of the journal. Stamps. Characters. Effects. On this page you can see the different items and effects currently affecting your bookshop. Make sure to use this page to ever ensure what something does, or when you're trying to create the most optimised bookshop. The calendar gives you over what's happened and will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're unsure what's going on around town. Simply click one of the days to see more details. Weekly flea market. Okay. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Looks like you've got your good sturdy vessel there. I've got some old items lying around I thought you might like. See if any of it's to your liking. Oh wow. Some expensive stuff. Classic novels, because I'll have to be careful, I might be outsold this year. Why don't you make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. So 20 bets to the locals. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. So 2 families, okay. Oh hey, what are you doing? Our weather correspondent said today's going to be the hottest day of the year, so I assumed you at the beach like everyone else. I'm sorry, I already forgot that you just seem to fit in so easy, I'm so sorry. Sorry, here, I'll show you how to get to the far beach in case you want to drop by there soon. I'm not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need something for reading material. And we're off for the day. Nice. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now would be a good time to buy them. Although you could wait longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal selection have a much lower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. Be sure to snatch them up before the season ends though. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what else. I think that was free, so yeah. I can customise the bookshop. I don't know if I want to buy anything else really. I mean, these are seasonal, so we're not going to worry about that. Do I want more books? I mean, I've got quite a lot of books. I feel like I need more shelves. I don't know how you get more shelves. If it doesn't add anything to my daily expense, then I'm all good to put it in there. Okay, I need to find a way to get another bookshelf. I feel like that would be something that would be definitely something that I would get. Oh, wow, look how expensive some of these are. Maybe just go back to the waterfront for now. Yeah, we need to restock up again. Travel. Fantasy was good. We made a lot on fantasy. Drama. We had a 37% drama sale on that, and we still didn't sell any drama. Haven't sold any kits. How are we doing actually, to be fair? Like we've sold... So at the moment we've sold crime. So fact, travel, crime and thing. I feel like we're not selling much else. Yeah, if you look, we're doing fantasy and crime, fact, and travel. Crime, fact, travel, and fantasy. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe we move. I did not mean to go back to that. I meant to go to here. I think what we'll do is if we take out. I don't think I'm selling a lot of. I'm not selling any classics. So I reckon we take out the kids. We'll put in a few more drama books. We'll put in. If we put in. I feel like another travel. Classic. Put in some more classic. Yeah. Let's try that. Wednesday, summer 3rd. Summer 3rd, that's a new one. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special sites. You can always read up on what something does by looking at the tooltips. Okay, it's just a nice day. Yay, we got travel. Travel and fact again. Oh, another travel. Sometimes people ask for help if they can't find what they're looking for. Click the bubble to help them, they won't wait forever. Listen to people's ways and try to pick up on the kind of book they're looking for. Wow, that's a new personal best. I'm looking for a book about nature. Wild Abandon is one of my all-time favourites. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to the customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unsaid, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. Requests usually get more difficult as your stock dwindles throughout the day. Now let's look for the book that might pique their interest. Left click to inspect a book. Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. The short description, publication date, genre, author, and page count all helpful to inform your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? So what's nature? Final one is serene mountaintops. Old abandoned, maybe? I feel like she wants something about like catching cars. No. Villian villas. No. Nature. Let's get the Villian villas. Oh wow, this is why I protect the environment. Perfect recommendation. Nice. Might you someone's favourite book? Really? I'll buy this one. You're welcome. Wow, your customer just became inspired. This happens whenever you set through a book and increase the sales across all genres for a while. Hey, I'll just pick out a new book if that's okay. Yeah, enjoy the rest of your day, and let's hope the nice weather holds up until Saturday. Everyone's counting on it for the flea market. Wow, I'm making money today. These travel books and facts are going out of fashion. I need a fact book because I want to acquire knowledge. Also, I want something with a lot of pages. The CRPG book is one of my all-time favourites. Anything good on board today? Maybe you noticed that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how customers see the book, but it is a recommendation books in a genre where customers not been looking. I need a fat book. To be honest, mate, I've only got one fat book left, and it's Jean Buffet. Learn how he strived for adventures and beauty one. This one. Nice. Oh, I completed the trophy catch. Nice. I'm out of travel books. I'm out of fat books. Sorry, guys. Okay. Well, I think I'll probably leave it there. I feel like that's probably just a good 30-minute playthrough of the game. I really enjoyed that. I got really into that. So, yeah, it was really cool. I mean, just working on figuring out what books you need, looking at the weathers and events, and customizing your little tiny bookshop. It's actually something really cool. I really enjoyed that. yeah, I think that was a really good game. Yeah, if you enjoy it, obviously it's on Xbox Game Pass PC. You can download it today, play it. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for joining Comstorm Gaming, and I'll see you again next time. Thanks. Bye.